Please describe your job title and primary duties.
Job title was stockman out on the sales floor at Publix. And primary duties, I'll just restocking shelves, getting stock out of the back, making sure that anything's destroyed that needs to be destroyed, helping customers because you're on the sales floor, obviously, being versed throughout the entire premises, and then working with management in order to get stock shelves, I guess, is the most important thing.
What was the work environment like?
I'd say it was like a family atmosphere, just because that company is they're like a step up. You're not going to, I don't know what you'd recognize it in some areas, but Publix is that they always want to be the better store. Like they're the next step up on grocery store chains. You're going to walk in there, you're going to find great service, clean floors. So, they're very focused on making it a enjoyable and comfortable environment to shop in.
Please describe a typical day as an employee.
Oh, well, you go in, you clock in if you had to clock in. After you clock in, you just start with your duties. They might have lists of things they want you to complete or goals for that day, for that week. You might have a deadline that you need to do. You probably want to focus on that first, but ultimately is to make sure there's stuff on the shelves for customers to get as soon as trucks come in. There are people that unload them and put them into your sections, and then you move them out of your sections into the area on the sales floor.
How would you describe the application and interview process?
I started off just as like a cashier, so my interview process was, are you energetic? Are you going to do the job? Are you going to be a team player, because it does take team? And are you going to conform per se to management, making sure you know what their goals are, what they want to accomplish, and then taking that and just using your energy to apply. Throughout the application process, we just fill it out and then just make sure, because everybody's applying to Publix. I mean, it's that big a corporation, from warehouses to store levels. So everybody's applying, so you just want to keep trying back, saying, yeah, I put an application, when you might be doing interviews, and just remind them who you are.
What set you apart from other candidates?
I showed interest. And I was a hard worker. It doesn't hurt to have references. Depending on the job per se, do I check references? Yes, I check a reference if it was something that I wanted to confirm what I already knew. But for the most part, just show enthusiasm, show that your willingness to work, and show that you're going to be a team player.
What other advice would you give to a job seeker looking to get employment?
Oh, just go in and act like, it's a conversation you're having to get a job. And it doesn't matter where you're applying. You can be applying at Publix or any other place, but just go in with a conversation of answering their questions, showing that you have interest in their company, especially interest in their company, because you'll know a little bit about them. Growth potential in your mind, so you're ready to be energetic, knowing this is a job that you want, and just have that conversation and answering Q&A.